Hi everyone, it's Catherine. Welcome to my channel, Read Journal Love. And today I am here with an update about my reading in January. I think that what I'm going to do is just start talking in mid-month about how I'm going and what I have left to do, and instead of doing like a this is what I'm going to read or this is what I read, just kind of like a mid-month little chat. And as you know, I had made several plans about my reading for 2026, and I think I'm off to a pretty good start. My fibro has been really bad with this crazy weather. So, with my Bible activities that I haven't had, and then my pain and everything, I haven't had that much time really to read, but I think I've done pretty good. So I finished, today's the 9th, and I finished one book. I started on the my book that I chose for the biblical studies subject of January, which was creation. And I don't have the book. I used it off of Hoopla through my library. So I'm going to have to put a picture up here. And I chose this book. It's called The Lie, and it is by Ken Ham. And I chose this book because a couple years ago, Christina, a friend of mine that I met here on YouTube, we read the book by Hugh Ross. So Hugh Ross is like a old earth proponent, whereas Ken Ham is a young earth proponent. So I thought, well, let me read something by him because he's kind of the opposite end of, the debate or whatever. And so I read that and I found it very interesting, just like Hugh Ross's book, And so there wasn't so much about creation as I thought there would be, but there was a huge push, I guess, in the book for like biblical literacy and the inerrancy of the Bible, and but then there was parts, about creation and everything. And Ken Ham is the one who made the Creation Museum, and with the big ark and everything, if you don't know who he is. So I thought it was really good. I gave it 4 stars. I also gave Hugh Ross's 4 stars. I can't say that I have been made any like discoveries in my thoughts on the subject or anything, but anyways, I thought it was really good and I would recommend it if you're interested in that. And then the next book I started, one of my goals is to read. I've made 3 goals for myself in January, but then I have like all the goals for the whole year, and I want to read 5 cozies this year. So I started the year off with a cozy, and that's Cherry Ames, Rest Home Nurse. And I'm really enjoying this. I'm like to chapter 5. And really enjoying this. This will also take one off of my haven't read yet that I bought last year. And so I just really like being with Cherry Ames, and I'm enjoying it. And then the next thing, my third thing for myself is that if I finish that one, then I want to read The Lone Ranger and the Gold Robbery. And I got this one because, first of all, my husband is very into The Lone Ranger. He likes that show. He likes the movies and ephemera and stuff like that. So I got this book because it's a Grosset and Dunlap, which are the ones who like produce this and a whole bunch of the other little books that I've been collecting, like from the 50s and 60s and 40s. And so I got this one, and I want to start it this month. And if I don't finish it, I want to move it into February because it's Valentine's, month and everything. And this is my hubby. So I'm very interested. I like Westerns. This would be for children. So it would be, not too gory or whatever. And so yeah, I'm interested in getting started on that. And then if I have time, or if I'm just feeling like another nonfiction this month, I want to start The Pursuit of Christian Maturity by A.W. Tozer, who I like A.W. Tozer. And this one sounds really good. And I can't really say it's a Christian classic. I don't think it's all that old. So, but I just think it's going to be really good. And so maybe that, we'll see. If not, it will be moved into February. So that's really all I have as far as my book reading goes. Again, it's that Ken Ham book, The Lie, which I finished. The Cherry Ames Rest Home Nurse, which I can count as one of my 5 cozies of the year and mark off my to be read list, which my backlog, which is right here. This one, The Lone Ranger, which is one I really want to read. And it is also on my backlog because I bought it last year. I got this one off eBay. And then this one. So we'll see how I get along with these 2. But I mean, for sure, I'm going to finish this one. So this is what I plan to finish up with. And I hope everybody is enjoying their month in reading. So yeah, I'm excited about getting the year started. And at first it was kind of like, wow, here we go. Here we go. Another year. I was excited, and then I kind of felt overwhelmed. And then now I'm excited again. So, I don't know. Again, fibro. It impacts so much. So, anyways, I will talk to you later. Let me know what you're reading below. Okay, bye.